So I came here alone, feeling heat and the world coming over me. Got a way of your own, but I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane. Told her she was the one. And she looked at the moon, calling me and said, now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train. Well, it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. Got up on the wrong side and I'm getting burned again. That grass is looking brown today.
We're at the 10-second mark now. Two, 1, 0. Hello there. I think we made it. We made it finally.
We make it?
Yep.
We on?
Made it.
Are we live?
We have live. Yep.
Make it? We on?
Made it. Yep, we have audio. Cool. How's it going,
Okay.
everybody? Oh, sorry I'm late. My fault. Totally my fault. Got a bunch of orders in today, and I was putting stupid labels on everything and crazy. So I lost track of time. My fault.
That's okay. You got to fill those orders.
Yeah, gotta
Yep.
get the
Gotta
product
fill
of those
those
orders, right? So I mean,
I saw Dennis got his peer.
oh, but that's why I can't hear myself. I don't have my mic on my chest. That's why. My mic's all the way over here. There we go.
Yeah,
There
that's
you go.
better.
That's much
I-
better.
I
That's.
saw Dennis got his peer.
Did he get it? Because I sent
He
it.
posted a picture of it on.
Oh, did he? He's like only a
Yeah.
year later. Hey, I only got one left out of the 5 I just got a couple days ago. I got one left. That's it.
And
Wow.
Mikey, he posted a picture of his WD-20 and his
Yeah, I saw that.
Carbon
I saw it.
Star.
I'm way too loud, though. Jeez.
Yeah, man, you're too loud. You're ringing my ears, man.
I'm
Turn
too
it
loud.
down.
I'm
Turn
too
it
loud.
down.
You know, I may not be too loud. I think I might just be too loud.
Still too hot. Too hot for the hot tub.
I'm telling you, Jesus. Oh, so what's going on, everybody? I mean, it's probably going to be a little bit of a short show tonight, but you know, for the most part,
maybe a
but
little bit short show.
yeah, it's because it's been a long weekend. You know, we did
Yep.
almost 9 hours and 15 minutes at AstroPalooza on Saturday. So very successful AstroPalooza 4. I didn't look at the stats yet because I've been busy. But I did see, I think 89 or 90 concurrent viewers at one point. I'll have to double check and make sure I wasn't seeing double because Dave swears he didn't see anything over 80. So we'll have to see.
Well, the one time I kept looking, and I think the highest number I saw was 75.
75. That's still not bad. Concurrent viewers.
Still.
Um,
That's pretty darn good.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, but it always goes higher, like at dinner time. So I try and put the speakers that will draw more during dinner time, like Trevor and Masters of Pix Insight and everything. Not saying that the rest of the people don't draw, but some people have a lot more followers. Let's just say, and
Yeah.
you know, so you got to give the headliners what they're due, I guess. So
Yeah,
altogether a good show, I think. Everybody, I think, got their emails and their prizes for pictures of the month, and it looks like we may be possibly having to run the OG tracker kit again because the gentleman that won is from the UK and said the tariffs might get him, even though they're from Europe. It's not going to go from Europe to me to him. I'm going to see if they could drop ship right from Europe to the UK, and if that works, he'll take it. But if it doesn't work, we'll do another raffle.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but other than
thanks,
that,
Tom. Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate the love. It was a great show. But I'd be honest, it wore me out. So
it did. I was
man.
Oh, I was fried. That's why I always end it with a shot, man, or two.
I had to get up early though to get to the golf course, but
so what? That's fun. You didn't have to work or deal with a car or somebody.
Yeah. So did Jen have a nice birthday?
Did both Jens have a nice birthday?
Yeah, really. Did Robin have a nice birthday?
Robin and Jen?
Yeah, well, yeah. Relatively, yeah. It wasn't too bad.
We did nothing. We're still.
Yeah, we really didn't do anything.
Yeah, we're still dealing with the construction on the house. It's almost done finally, I think. It seemed like the never-ending story. I'm ready to say Balfour come flying through my living room. But I think that was his name, right? Balfour. Balfour is that his name?
Oh
yeah.
Or maybe Columbo come walking through telling me a story, whatever. So hopefully it's just about done. Just got to do some minor electric work, and I think that's it. So, and I got to shut the door because they didn't close the door upstairs, or somebody opened it.
Oh no! Yep, the puppies are making themselves known.
Francisco's got a great question. He's working on a astrophotography 101 session for his local astronomy club. What's the one thing you wish people told you sooner when you entered the hobby? That's a good question.
Start with a refractor.
Yeah, don't start with a SCT.
Don't start with a Schmidt. Just don't.
Yeah, start wide field.
Go fishing.
Go
70, if you're gonna start this, go fishing. Start fishing.
80 millimeter is like the best starting point.
Well, again, it depends what we're doing. So we're talking photography. If you're doing photography, start refractor. If you're just doing visual, start Dob.
Sodium.
Yeah, start Dob.
Yeah. But if you're talking astrophotography, for real, if you're talking astrophotography, I would really sincerely direct you to look at Trevor Jones's initial videos from Astro Backyard. Start out with what you currently have. Yeah, start out with what you have. Use a DSLR. Learn using a DSLR if you don't know how. Learn that. Maybe get a Rokinon 135, which is a full frame manual lens. It's a prime lens. It's one of the best lenses out there with the DSLR if you're going to do astrophotography. Get like backyard EOS or backyard Nikon, and definitely get a Sky Safari, anything like that. But start small. Start with what you can. Start small.
Yeah, he even said a smart scope.
Yep.
Like $500
something.
Like a dwarf.
$500 you're
get a dwarf. $500.
And to Francisco's point in the chat, I mean, I started with a Schmidt too. I think many of us do. But many of us don't get into this starting with astrophotography in mind, most of us. I mean, a lot of people think, okay, I want to get a telescope, I want to see something. and then you come to the realization that, wow, I could take pictures, you know. So you know, a lot of people do that, and that's why a lot of people start with Schmidt's, because the biggest, well, the best selling newbie scope out there right now for people that are serious buyers of telescope is a Nexstar 8 or 6. And those are the ones that are, you know, you literally have, you know, a go-to mount, you got decent aperture, you got decent focal length, you got decent versatility, you know. So there's a lot of things you could do.
And clear.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, and there's a lot of things you could do with the Schmidt, to your point, Francisco. I mean, it's definitely a place where most of us start, but it's also the place, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, that, you know, hindsight's 2020, right? You know, so if I knew I was doing photography, I would have probably started with a refractor. Yeah. Or a camera
you got to
lens.
make that choice. Or camera lens, because you got to make that choice, because I started out with an 8-inch Nexstar 8SE. Okay. And it was great to hook up to get that T-ring adapter, hook up my DSLR, you know, and to get out there. And I had my laptop and my little red tote that I use as a shield, and all that stuff, and just getting things and learning. It was great. But yeah, had I known what I know now, I definitely would have started out with a refractor, or even just got like I said, get a Rokinon 135, and, you know, get that set up. Maybe I would have still gotten the AVX, or I would have gotten a strain wave mount if we're not talking like now. And would have hooked it up, you know, and just started learning go-to and all that stuff. And yeah, because a lot of us start out with these 8-inch Schmidts, you know, the orange ones, and, you know, or the 6-inch, you know, a lot, because they're very, very popular, you know, to do visual and just to get that intro of astronomy and stuff like that. So if a family member gets you something like that, it's a great gift. But you got to make that decision of what you want to do. And I'm probably with you, Francisco, and say, why not just go ahead and maybe just get like a dwarf, or a dwarf 3, and get a C-Star or something like that, and just start playing with that. And that's great for just general astronomy anyway, because, I mean, for me, with these guys and stuff like that, when I was trying to actually look through an eyepiece, all I saw was a fuzzy gray specks. It's like fuzzy snot balls, you know, and I couldn't I really had a hard time making things out. But with the smart telescopes and doing that live stacking and everything, and you're really able to visualize and really see what you're getting when you're pointing at a particular object. Yeah, and for the money, sub $500, it's a great investment. So yeah,
I'm trying something new here.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
all in all, you know, I'm getting around that point, you know, where I'm talking all this, you know, I'm blabbing at the mouth. Get a dwarf. Let's tell everybody, get a dwarf. Let's go get a dwarf and try it out. And if you like it, then you can maybe
start spending money.
Then you can start spending.
Start saving your shekels, and it's gonna get expensive after that.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So
I'm trying to put the chat from here onto
your tablet,
onto my
your iPad,
my teleprompter, so I could see it, so I'm not looking this way all the time.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
It's not kind of working.
Hey, Steve. Good morning from the UK. Good morning.
Steve Ibbotson.
Oh,
Stevie.
Yes, Steve.
What's going on, Steve?
No.
He was a winner on Astropalooza.
Yes, he was.
There we go. Okay,
Yep,
can I make this
yep,
bigger?
yep.
Can I see this?
I mean, it's kind of early there, isn't it, Steve? It's what, like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning? Something like that?
UK, 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock.
Well, it's 5 hours.
Yeah, 1 or 2
so
o'clock
it's
in the morning.
1:20.
5 hours.
Something like that. 1:20. Good
Yeah.
evening. My Discord was wiped out and need help getting back to your Discord. Sure, Steve. I can give you the link. Give me a second. I'll just move over here and I'll get that for you.
Yep. Wilfredo, I was at work this morning and someone yelled, "Go outside fast." We saw the Falcon launch this morning. Nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it went up kind of like up the East Coast. Yeah.
Anybody have any luck
Very
with the
cool.
eclipse?
No,
I saw Tyler posted a picture of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep, Tyler did. Unfortunately, I didn't.
I saw who else? Sarah Mass posted a picture of it.
Yep. She got her 11-inch Schmidt edge out and took some photos.
There we go. So I just put the Discord thing on there. There you go.
Let's see. I think I'm going to get to interview someone from Starlight Express for my video on the SXAO
video.
active optics unit.
Remember that? Well, in the Discord chat, he was going off. He was using AO, the Starlight Express AO unit. That's like ancient. It's like really old.
Yeah.
And he was using it on his AVX and getting something like
he got down to 0.1.
Ridiculous guiding numbers. Like, yeah,
really
with an AVX. So I'm like,
wow.
I'm like,
with a big monster C11 or something.
Yeah, the 11. And you know what? And I was like, Francisco, he's gonna laugh about this. And Francisco, you realize that your adaptive optics unit costs more than the mount, right?
He said he got it. He found it on eBay for cheap, though.
Yeah, I know. But if you were to buy that thing, the new model, they're and listen, not for nothing, it was a great experiment. You got some awesome results, and kudos to you for even trying that, man. Because I would have been like, screw that.
Yeah. Nice. He wants to talk to them about the history of the adaptive optics.
Yeah, man. And let us know when you put it on. We'll restream it if you want.
It was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
It was cool when I watched the video on how that worked. It was, what the hell? That is high tech, man.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I tried.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
What's up with your observatory? What do you what's going on?
I can't wait, dude. Hercules. I'm starting to talk with contractors. Starting to talk with concrete contractors.
Well, for the pad?
Yeah, for the pad. Looking forward to getting this process kicked off.
So are you doing like a pad and then a floating floor around the pier kind of thing, or?
No, actually, it's what I'm going to do, if I can share my screen here. Let me go to desktop capture. So, all right. So let me go to here. Here. Okay. So let me know when you see my screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is currently what I have set up. This is where the Edge 11 is right here on the SIM 60, and it's mounted to the pier. And I've got the
you already got the pier in the ground. You already got the sonotube.
Well, this is This one, yeah. This one I got in like once we moved. Like soon after we moved, I put this one in.
Oh, geez. I didn't even know you did that.
Yeah, I did that. Like, yeah, we did this last year, me and Jackson. But so the tree line here, this is north. Okay, so this is facing north.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a 10 by 12 structure. And if I can go here, yep. So this is kind of, if you see this here, if you need me to zoom in a little bit, I can. You know, I got to make it a little easy. So basically, this is just a rough drawing, and we're going to have the pad 10 by 12. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in footers at the corners, and I'm going to use 6x6 posts because I'm going to get this thing really beefed up. And then at the and then here, you know, there'll also be 6x6 posts here because this will be 14 feet here. So it'll go off a little bit further than the 12 feet. But these outriggers, I'll have at 7 feet, I'll have 6x6 and another 6x6 post at the outriggers. And I'm going to offset the piers. For the north side, it'll be 4 feet from the north wall and the east wall. And from the south, it'll be 4 feet from the west wall and the south wall. So it'll be kind of like, all right, let me go back here. It'll be kind of like that, kind of like looking like that in a way.
Okay.
You know, having them kind of offset that way.
Okay.
And but I'll plan on putting, I haven't decided if I'm going to put the door here at the end, or if I'm going to put like a double door here and then have two windows on the side.
Okay.
Facing east, you know, so it'll get that east sun and everything. But it won't be hitting, you know, when the sun really hits to the south, it won't be, you know, getting that sunlight in there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I'm getting quotes now for all of this. Not all of this, but at least for the pad. And we'll have footers that are going to be smoothed out, and they're going to put in the Simpson tie downs for the post that you put into the concrete, because the footers are going to be 24 inches deep, which is the frost line here is like it's like around 6 inches. But we're going to go 24 inches deep for stability. Same thing with the piers. I'm going to get 16-inch sonotubes. The company that so far has quoted me, they will get me 16-inch diameter sonotubes, and these will go also 24 inches deep, but they'll also go 12 inches above ground.
Okay.
So, and then I will probably before they do the main pour, I'll get a stent. I'll get everything framed up with plywood and everything with the piers, get a diagram and all that stuff, and then line it up so both of these, you know, the piers will be facing with the I'll have J hooks and I'll put that through the wood, plywood, and all that stuff, and I'll get so I can get the piers ready to be nice and lined up, you know, facing true north on both of the piers.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting it ready. We're gonna go ahead and at least get this piece done this year. If we can, then maybe we'll also get the post and get them done, and we'll start. Maybe we'll do some. We can maybe if we I'll do some framing and everything. But at least right now, we'll get the post all in, not the posts, but the footers and the concrete all poured and in. And so if I can this year, we'll go to the next phase, getting the post put in
Oh,
and
no,
start
I think you
framing. But if
forgot a
not,
phase.
next
I
year.
think you forgot a phase.
What's that?
Getting Robin to upgrade your allowance.
Oh, she's already done it. Uncle, we were very good to Uncle Sam this year, and so Uncle Sam gave back. So this is how we're doing this. So
I certainly hope that happens for me this year.
Yeah. So she has given she's given the go ahead. So
okay,
it's going to be exciting, at least to I'll video it, maybe post some online, post it on my own channel, maybe do some things live just to show how things are coming along. And you guys can just come along this journey with me and, with me doing all the framing and everything.
Yeah.
So are you just going to have a dirt floor?
No, it'll be this is going to be concrete.
Okay, you're going to pour that whole area.
Yeah, this whole area is going to be poured. Yep.
So Steve had a question regarding, have you calculated pier height, angle of view, and distance to the wall? 4 feet will require a bit of a higher pier.
Well, when I yes and no, I was calculating because the walls are going to be 6 feet high.
Okay.
The walls are going to be 6 feet high. And my piers, they are just about 35 inches. The 8038s. Yeah, I'm trying 8038s. That's what I have. I have 2 of them. They're about 35 inches high, maybe close to 36 inches. And then, like I said, we're going to have 12 inches above ground, where this is going to sit. So these are basically going to be close to 4 feet. 4 feet off the ground, and then you have the mount itself, the mounts themselves, like the SM60 and the Mighty mount. So, so those will be like like another foot or so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be close to about 5, maybe 5.5 feet. And with the OTAs and everything, and being that far back. And I put a lot of this into Gemini and the AI and asking questions. And according to those calculations, and because I shared this, little drawing, this mock-up and everything of how I was going to do this, it calculated that I should be able to I'll be able to image at least at the very lowest point, it'll be about 20 degrees. I usually don't image any lower. No, I usually go 25 degrees is my lowest point. So I should, in theory, be fine.
Yep.
Going both north and south. Because I usually start imaging, like I say, 25 degrees and up. So yeah, and having this 4 feet, here I can still be able to park these guys horizontally if I want to, but I'm also deciding I may do like A-frame type rafters with gussets on both sides, and basically it's A-frame. So so even if I leave these vertical, the OTAs, the roof and the rafters will still be in that lowest point of the rafters for that A-frame, for that where that A meets for the cross beam between the 2 joists. I should still be able to clear things.
Okay.
But I'm still planning. I most likely am going to have the OTAs and everything get parked horizontally when so I can close it. And
it's just that one up top, with the roof.
The one north?
Because of the pitched roof, you may have.
Yeah.
You may be close to that pitched roof where you might lose.
Yeah, and that's where I've got to figure
that 2
maybe
extra feet,
decide.
Right?
I'm sorry?
You got that 2 extra feet also? Going
2 extra
out?
feet. What
The
do you
roof is
mean?
going out 2
Yes.
feet? Yeah.
Yeah. It's going out 2
But
extra
still,
feet.
but to
Yes.
Dave's point, you probably got about 3 feet of roof if you're doing are you doing a flat roof or a gabled roof?
Pitched. It looked like it was pitched.
Yeah, I'm probably, I'm doing and may do something like this where it's pitched. I haven't decided really yet. It could be just a flat roof.
Because depending on how close that scope is on the left, I mean, you're gonna have some problems.
Which one?
The one that's
This one here?
closest to the roof when it's pulled out.
Oh, to the north wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one closest to that's
Yeah.
exactly what Dave was talking about. So I mean, you may
Okay.
have
So I could, I may, if it's necessary, I can maybe look and maybe decide to move these back another foot. I mean, I'm still gonna have it's gonna be this offset between the two. And I'm
You're gonna
really
have plenty of
hoping,
room.
yeah, because I want to make sure I don't the OTAs don't end up bumping into each other, right?
right, of course. Yeah.
So it's just
Right.
going to be a matter of, just figuring how far back should I really go.
So,
Right.
but when you're talking about your scopes, you're talking about your FLT and your C11.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
And most likely the FLT or the C11. And
right. So I
I've
think
also
you'll have
got
plenty of room. You could probably put them a little closer together. You could
yeah.
probably move that north one back down a little bit. And that gives you kind of room in
Maybe
there to set up a desk and everything, and as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, maybe a small little desk, maybe something like that over here,
Yeah.
maybe an angled desk or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And so I still have that, room. But yeah, probably we before we break ground, what I most likely will do is maybe with either with Robin's help or maybe Jackson's help, I'll get um I'll get my measuring tape out and try to figure out, the height, going up 6 feet. And then maybe with one of the scopes, try to get an
Yeah,
idea
and what I would
of
do
how everything
is get
goes.
your scopes on your mounts and figure out the swing radius of both of them with the
Yeah,
scopes
yeah, I'm
on.
definitely going to do that.
And then
Yep,
that
yep,
way
I'll
you'll have
definitely
a
do
much
that.
better idea how close you.
Yeah, yeah, for
Looks
sure.
like
I mean, if
Steve
you
put
look at
Steve
how
put a
close
calculation.
those scopes are down at Starfront, I mean, they look like they're
Mhm.
stacked on top of each other. And
Oh
obviously, they don't have
yeah,
any issues down there.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, they
You
also
were
they also
saying,
do it. They also tell you, you got to go down there. You got to measure your scope and make sure that it's,
Right.
Hi. Oh, I
right?
got wine and dinner. Oh, nice.
Because the Edge 11, I will probably
I don't know.
I will probably
Look at
have
this.
the aluminum dew shield on it and everything.
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take all of that into
Enough.
consideration before we set this up. So it could go another, I could go out, 5 feet, from here. And I'm sure if I'm at 5 feet, and then at 12, at 12 inches, and you're at 30, I'm almost at 48 inches. And with the mount, I'm gonna be close to, yeah, like you said, I'm gonna be close to 4.5 to 5 feet with on when at the saddle.
Yeah.
So I would figure, and then I
So,
can
you can
measure it all
also
out.
do where, that one towards the north wall, just have them build a taller pillar. And you put the
Yeah, I
FL91,
can. Yes.
which is going to be a lot easier to
Mhm.
lift up to 6 foot,
Yeah.
than it
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
And you can leave the one in the back a little lower and put the SE.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Good call. I can probably do that. Um, yeah, good call. There's one thing that here I'll go ahead and kill this.
I mean, you guys ever seen is it Pat Prokop, uh, Heavenly Backyard? Pat Prokop from Heavenly Backyard Astronomy.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, he has an EQ6 that he has the legs completely extended on, and the thing is, he needs a step ladder to put his telescope up on top of it.
And
one
Eric,
thing
if you're so inclined, you could always end up getting one of those, telescoping PeerTech 4s.
No. One thing that I'll probably do, one thing I could possibly do is use this guy, and using this guy here, put this on the adult one of the mount saddles, and have it where it's angled up, so that gives me a good idea of how the direction of where the scope is, how far I need to go.
Well,
how
actually,
far you figured the OTA would clear.
Steve,
Using this guy.
Yeah, Steve looking up put a calculation on there in the chat. Go back to the chat and you can kind of see it.
Let me take a look. See,
yeah, he put a calculation on there.
48 is tight to the wall for a full Schmidt.
Dinner.
Doing a mock-up is best. Consider the OTA.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, 25.
This is like some random rice and unidentifiable meat source.
Okay. So, okay, Steve. So he says the center of the OTA at the horizontal needs to be 50 inches to get 25 degree at a 48 inches from the wall with a pier of 35 inches. Typically, the mount will be 14 inches.
So you're gonna want
the mount base to the.
You want to take a look at that.
Yeah.
But just as a side note, I don't know if people might have seen it on Discord. I have Stellarview 152 for sale.
I did see that.
Yeah, with a 3.5-inch feather touch and the Optec motorized focuser and flattener. It's a friend of mine who's very, very good with their equipment. It's in pristine condition, but she wants some money, so she has a plethora of equipment.
That's the SVX 152.
It's the SVX. I'm pretty sure it is. But I could get some more information if needed. But 7,500.
Oh, that's a hell of a price.
Yeah, well, considering the scope is brand new, it's like 11 grand or something like that. But
10.
Yeah.
And she's also got with the feather touch. Yeah, with the feather touch, 11 grand.
Yeah. So and she's also got the EQ6R also she's selling because she's got some harmonic mounts now, so she's upgrading. So, but everything's in pristine condition. So if anybody is interested, please let me know. I wish I had a spare AK. Sell the chrome on your car, Tom. That's about 8 grand, if not more. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Matt doesn't want me to say anything. He's trying to find a way so he could, steal some money to get that scope. So he's, he's trying to figure it out. He's like, shut up! Don't tell anybody.
But the question is, Matt, are you going to image with it?
Probably not.
No. I told Matt I threatened him. I've been threatening him for 2 or 3 years to come up there and hang out with him in his averted vision observatory, and I think this year I'm finally going to do it. So. Paul, it's not on the website. It's a private sale. So if you want pictures and stuff, if you're serious, just hit me up privately, Paul. So I'll get you everything you may need. But I'm telling you, if she says it's in pristine condition, I've known her for a long time. Then it's in pristine condition. But I will get photographs and stuff if you're serious about it. Just hit me up either on Discord or whatever. But just at that price, it's gonna go quick. So I mean, hello, Newman.
You said you're selling your EQ6R, or is that somebody else?
No, it's hers as well.
Yeah, 1,500 for that. That's old school price.
That's what I bought mine for. Yeah,
that's what I bought mine for.
Before it went up to
$2,200
later, it was like crazy. So the Stellarvue 152 with the feather touch and the Optec motorized focuser, focus motor,
too, right?
70 and the flattener, which has never been used. 7,500 firm. She is not going to budge on that price. And in all fairness, she probably shouldn't. So
she could get more.
As a matter of fact, she should probably go up to 9. but with all those add-ons,
it is definitely priced to sell.
Mm-hmm. But there's no wiggle room there. 0.
Gotcha.
But message me if you're interested, and I can put you in I'll put you right in contact with her, and you guys can take it from there. So there's no middleman if you're interested. But anyway, moving on.
Okay. So looking at Steve's suggestions and everything, I definitely will go back out. I'll go back outside and I'll do some calculations with the Edge 11. But here's my initial question, maybe if to Steve or thought to Steve or if any from you guys. So let me just do this again. All right. So looking at this photo here, right? This is what the Edge 11 is, right? And this is already in the ground. Okay. So, and this is with the pier and everything. If you just take this off. So if this is already facing this way and I go out 4 feet and then come up and then have that 6-foot mark, I should be able to calculate from here, from at this point here where I'm at, if it's going to clear. Even if I take the OTA off for a minute, and like I said, and I put that long 950 millimeter dovetail on, Los Mandy plate on, it should give me a good idea, right? Think of if it'll clear the wall, don't you think?
Yeah, but you got to remember, you're going to have to do some real logistical thinking here, because how far of it is away from the wall? You can't just put the dovetail up there and look, how far is it away from the wall? Put a yardstick up or something, or put a big...
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put a yardstick up. I'm gonna get my measuring tape and we get it up there. So
yeah, you gotta get your kids to help out and say, hold this here.
Yeah. Hold this here. Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna go out and then have them go out, and so we'll measure out, like, say if this is the future spot of the pier, go from here, because from center here, go 4 feet, and then say, okay, hold the yardstick up and shoot up.
Well, the height of the top of the roof, that's what you...
Right. Height of the top of the roof, even if the roof is going to be back for 2 extra feet.
Yeah, you got to know
the height of the wall.
Even though it's 2 extra feet, it's still higher than the top of the wall.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I figured if I pushed it further 2 feet, it wouldn't be
the 25-degree limit.
Yeah.
But you don't know. I don't know what the angle of your roof is, how high the peak is. All that kind of stuff. You got.
I haven't. Like I said, I don't even know. Like I said, I may just go with a flat roof.
Well, somebody was
and just keep it simple.
Somebody was saying flat roofs are more capable of having leaks. So somebody was saying that.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that was my concern was that, because I was even thinking of just having an angled roof where it's angled where it's angled down, towards the north. So it's, you've seen the angled ones I'm talking about, right? Like the sheds and stuff
Yep.
like that. I'm trying to describe them.
Yeah.
And just maybe just do it angled where it's angled away, going towards the north, away from the observatory. That may just be what I just end up doing, and it may be just simple doing that, But okay, I will mess around with this a bit more so I can figure that stuff out. Okay. An engineer I am not, but I will figure it out. Okay. Go.
Yeah. So sorry guys, I didn't need all day. My apologies.
Need to take
Right.
back into the scope.
All right.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it all into account. I'm going to have electric run at some point, but they are going to run PVC to the back,
my goodness.
to the piers, so I can do it so an electrician can run cabling and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness! I just got a formal invite.
Ooh, a formal
which I've
invite.
never gotten before. I've always snuck in. I always party crashed. I got a formal invitation to the Sky and Telescope NEAF party on Friday evening.
Okay.
Ooh.
You special.
You. Fancy pants.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been. I always snuck in because last year, what happened when they had it, they were dumb about it. They had it in the main lobby,
right.
And there was a walkthrough where you had to walk through, but there was a sit bench on the left-hand side. And I basically just jumped over the sit bench and just started talking to people. But awesome. Well,
black or white tie?
No, it's drinks and some cocktails and some fun and some food. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Do I get to bring a +1? So. Oh, Wilfredo, yeah, there's a show tonight. Sorry. 7 to 9 p.m. on Friday. This invitation is not transferable. Admission is by.
It's not transferable. You can't pawn it off.
Can't raffle it off on your show.
You can't raffle it off. Exactly.
Cool. Put it in the wheel, Mike says. Put it in the wheel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what? If I can't go, I'll throw somebody my tag. So what else is going on, fellas? Anything else? I know it's been a long week. I know I don't want to, crash anybody out. I know I'm crashed out. It was a long weekend.
I was able to get my HA on my.
I saw that.
M106.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the. Did you put up the raw of the HA or something like that?
That was just the spaghetti stuff. This is. I got the. the whole.
FYI, everybody, I'm working on the calendar, so hopefully I get that all sorted.
That's with the HARGB.
Oh, let me make you bigger. Where the hell are you, Dave? Dave, where are you? What the hell? Dave. D-A-V-E. I gotta search for you now. Where the hell are you? Oh, there you are. I love those stars, and that's like the same.
Oh, they're down here in the corner.
Yeah,
isn't that awesome?
That is almost the same framing that I did up in, and it doesn't look anywhere near as good as what you got. But I got the vivid color of those 3 stars in the corner.
Yeah.
And I think I overblew them out, so it's super blue and super red. I kind of blew them out. But I love those 3 stars right there. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was cool. And then I got the devil horn.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you did. Yep, you did. Nice.
Good, man.
There are so many galaxies in that.
Oh, when I took the stars out, I think I counted 11 galaxies.
You might have taken out some galaxies too. I think there's some stars that look like galaxies that look like stars.
I mean, you got this 1, 2, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one up here, 8. Oh, there's one there, 9. One there, 10. I saw another one. Like over here. I think that's a galaxy.
I think there's 2 over
galaxy there.
2 over there.
2, like right here.
There's 2, right? 1, 2.
One here and one here.
I think there's some. Is that 2 right by that red star at the bottom
down
right?
Here.
Yeah. Now go up at like 10 o'clock from there. Go through that.
Oh yeah,
star,
right here.
Right in there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one right here, and there's a little one right here. I mean, they're everywhere.
It's crazy.
And it's amazing when you take the stars out; they stand. You can see them real good. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. It came out good. I was happy. And yeah, those stars look so cool.
Yep.
They look so cool.
Yeah, my picture didn't even look that good. I only did like an hour.
And you know what I'm thinking about doing is going into my planner or into the framing assistant and pan all the way over here and see what's on the other side of those stars. Anything else, any other galaxies or something similar where I incorporate those stars in a different framing of something, that other part of the sky over there. Curious what's over there. Should be cool. I like it. I like it.
It's a great shot. It's a great shot, man. A great freaking shot. So
yeah, this is like this is a wide field version of what Dave did. And again, it's no way near. This is only an hour worth of data, I think, maybe an hour and a half. So with the Red Cat, I think. Oh no, with the FRA 400. Let me see if I.
Oh, so with a refractor. See, I like those stars with the spikes. Just look so cool.
Let's see if I could. I gotta turn this on. Hold on. I'll see if I can get it up there for you. It's on the other computer, but. Let's see. Open. Yes. And load up. I'll show it to you in a second, but I mean, you can see. External. Yeah, of course it's not working now. Oh well, no biggie. NCC. Oh, man, I might be able to do it. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Here you go.
You got it.
Yeah. So that's a really kind of wide field. That's like an hour. But these are the stars down here that I thought were really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah.
three. Yep. Absolutely.
Well, you got.
Well, there's actually 4. There's one real close to that galaxy too. So that one right underneath that galaxy, yeah, that one to the right.
Yep.
That's a big one. And so you have those 4 that are really bright.
So it's like obviously.
And then there's that one straight above it too at 12 o'clock. That one there, but it was half cut off, so I had to crop it out.
Gotcha.
Because all you could see was just the bottom half of the 2 spikes.
Well, I mean,
That's
look at all these
there.
Galaxies. One
Yeah,
there,
look at that one.
there. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
I wish I had more data, but then as you get down, there's so many. There's another one here. There's another one here. There's so many galaxies. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But again, this was a really quick kind of thing that I wanted to do in Cherry Springs, I think it was. But
okay.
And it's with a FRA 400 with the 2600 with no filter at all, 0. No light pollution, no nothing. And again, I fucked up the stars. I burnt out the stars a little bit, but you know, I could do a better job. So yeah, so we got Eric's new observatory tribulations. We got you know, I know Mikey Y Mike got his warp astron. He said he's ironing out some of the guiding that he has.
Yeah, and his Carbon Star 200.
Yep. So looking pretty good there. Is it black or white tie? It's no tie. Everyone's going to be in t-shirts. You got to remember, Friday is the unpack and setup day. So everyone's exhausted. Everybody has a couple of drinks, and by 9 o'clock,
everybody's going to be
asleep.
hot. Everybody's going to be hot, sweaty, and smelly.
Yep, absolutely. A lot. Some people, you know, the people that don't have like a crap ton of stuff to set up, like me, will get a chance to go to a hotel room and take a shower. But I usually don't.
You'll be coming in hot.
Yep. So. Oh my God.
All right, so I got to get the March image of the month set up. So be on the lookout for that, guys, for the art and the March monthly imaging contest.
Yep.
That'll be ready to roll. Just a little bit behind from everything.
For submissions, right?
Yeah, that for the submissions. Yeah, I gotta get that up. Get that up. Unfortunately, we only had a couple of entries for February, surprisingly.
Well, everybody was snowed in
just
the whole
one
month.
Yeah, but they could have sent in even some old data, old images.
That's true.
So don't forget, guys, it doesn't have to be anything that you did exactly in the month of February or January or something like that. I mean, it could be something that you did last year or 2 years ago, as long as it's yours.
Right, something that maybe you submitted before and you got beat out by Greg Meyer.
You got beat out? Yeah, you got beat out. Try again.
And it was a great picture, but you can't beat Greg.
Maybe you came in second place at times. So, Or third place because Greg and Tom Peter beat you out. So
we should make a new tier. We'll call it the I don't know, the Greederkson. You know, the Greederkson level. Combination of Greg, Tom Peter, and Chris Ferguson. So
yeah, exactly.
There are plenty of times that I was like, man, I thought it was a great thing, and then I see Greg's.
Yep.
You're like, crap.
Damn it. God damn it. Put it in next week.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. Put it in next week. All right, let's give it a show. Let's give it a go. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Man.
I don't know.
So that's about it for me, guys.
I am nothing. I'm just I got a whole bunch of Deep Sky Dad stuff.
Did you? What'd you get?
Well, you know, they were so nice to me. I got some 150 flat panels.
Okay.
The OFP for the observatory. And
sliding ones that slide outside.
Yeah, and also the FP, which is the regular standard ones. But they were so nice to me because they I guess they like me, or I don't know if they do this with other dealers as well, but they sent me like 3 150s or 4 150s, 2 of each, and then they sent me a crap ton of ring inserts so I could make the 150 fit like almost any scope. So I got the 150. So I got this one will fit the SV Boney SV503 or the Pleiades 68. This one will fit the ASCAR 103, Telescope Optics, William Optics FLT 91. This one will fit TS Optics 100, William Optics FLT 110. I mean, they gave me all these rings and it's all fits that 150. So the 150 goes from 125 to 150, and what they do is they put these ring inserts in there to make it fit the specific scope that you have. So they only make 5 or 6 models of flat panels, and they 3D print the inserts, whatever fits in between one model to the next. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You know, so you just put these in there, poink, and then you got the flat panel for this. You know, so I got 125s, 100s, and 150s now. So is Dave frozen? I think Dave's frozen. I think we lost Dave.
I think he is. I think we may have lost Dave. Yep.
I
think we did.
Dave is back. There we go.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, John wants to know if you have the SV Boney 3 nanometer filters.
SV Boney 3 nanometer. Which ones? Do you have the model number?
You didn't mention the model number.
I know I have a bunch of SV Boney stuff. Let's see. SV Boney. If not, I could get them really fast too. So because they're super fast. They have stuff in the US. So
yeah.
I got 5 nanometer, 5 nanometer, 5 nanometer, 5 nanometer, 5. It's all 5 nanometers. So the answer would be no. I don't have the 5s yet. I don't have the 3s yet.
He says he thinks it's the 240.
No, I got the 220s. Let's see. I didn't get. Yeah, I got the 220s and the 227s. I don't have the 240s yet. Is that a new product? Because I haven't seen that come out yet. I'm gonna have to talk to Frank over at SV Boney or John, whatever his name is.
Ross wants to know any chance the All Sky was in with the Deep Sky Dad shipment.
It was not, and I think I sent you an email about 2 weeks ago. They said they're starting the new production run this week with the newer specs that actually you saw. So hopefully, I mean, I'm one of the first ones because you told me to get it for you. So I mean,
is it like a all sky housing for
yeah,
all
it
sky?
was a housing with the camera.
Oh, it has the camera and everything.
Yeah, it's got everything in there. It's really really nice all sky setup.
Just plug and play.
Yep, pretty much. So. Yeah, I know, Ross. I mean, when we started the conversation with them, they didn't have any, and they were starting the next production run, I think this week. So I'm hoping that, I'll hear something from them soon. So we'll see. Let's see, SV Boney 240. Appreciate you, Ross. Thank you. SV Boney 240.
Rename. So yeah, what the eclipse the other morning? That was in the early morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no way I was going to see it. It's been raining here for 3 days straight.
Yeah, I'll get some. I'll get some of them. The 240s.
Is that all narrowband or dual narrowband? Or?
It looks like it's a dual. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking at it's a dual / triple. It's H alpha, beta, and O3.
Oh, cool. Okay. Like a tri-band, but in 3 nanometer, that's pretty good.
You sure it's 3 nanometer? It looks pretty cheap. It doesn't look like that's 3 nanometer.
Does it show a graph?
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's 3 nanometer. The graph shows, let's see, like 475 to 510. That's like 34 divided by 2, that's 17.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking, maybe he's got the number wrong.
See. Let's see. That's the Boney 3 nanometer. Let's see. Ah, there it is. There it is. It's a 220.
Oh, it is a 220. That's the one you have.
That's what I have. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, SV 220.
Yeah, I got the 220. I got the 220. Let's see. Why does it say 5 nanometer on it?
It says it uses the same number as the 5 nanometer.
Let's see.
Why would they do that? So maybe they have a separate 220 that's a 5 and a 3.
Let's see. Now you gotta see, they do things kind of weird. Let's see. This says 220. Is it the 1 1/4 inch? Is that what you're looking for?
No, he wants 2-inch. Would the 585 MC be better on my 8-inch edge or my 2600 MC? 2600.
Yep.
Because bigger pixels.
Yep.
Bigger pixels. Hey.
All right. Yeah, I could get that for you. I don't want to waste time, but I could definitely get that for you. I see the 2-inch right here. It's the SV220. 2-inch. I must have sold them because I know, why would I have a 1 1/4 inch? And I must have sold them and never restocked them. So what I could do is I could get some from SV Boney. That's fine.
Are they there? You list them on the website?
Yeah, they're on the website.
So yeah, John, go on the website and pre-order.
Yep.
He'll get them to you pretty quick.
Yep. I'll order some more. I thought I had them. I guess not. The 220s I usually keep. So sorry. It must have been the move.
Sorry, Joel.
Yeah, definitely do 2600 on the edge.
On the edge 8, yeah, for sure. Because that 585 would be oversampled like crazy.
Yeah.
And your guiding would have to be
Primo.
Like, oh my God. Incredible guiding.
Oh, guys, you wanna I don't know. We seem like we're dead airing it here a little bit.
Yeah, we are a little
beat.
bit. Yeah, we are a little beat. To be honest,
it's been a while. You want
real quick? Ernie Jacobs wants to come on maybe next Wednesday so we can troubleshoot his
Is he in the chat?
woes. Nah, he said he was ill. He said he called in sick today, so he said he wasn't feeling.
All right, well, let's see.
But he said Wednesdays are better than Fridays for him. So,
well, Wednesday's the day we like to do guests. So
yeah, so maybe next Wednesday we can have him on, and he's trying to work out.
I got his phone number. I'll throw him a text.
Yeah, he's trying to work out how to integrate his HOO image of the crab and RGB stuff.
Yep. We could definitely do that. I saw the conversation going back and forth on
Discord. So that would be cool.
Yeah, so I'll throw him a text and we'll see what's going on.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right. So you want to save it for Friday then?
Save it for Friday. We having a Zoom meeting Friday?
Is it a
no, it's next. Nope.
Next Friday.
Nope. It is next Friday.
Okay.
It's next Friday.
Yeah, 13.
Yep. 13. And yeah, on
the
13.
Yeah, this Friday we turn the clocks ahead.
Yeah.
Or this Sunday.
We do.
Clocks go forward.
Yep. Great. Wonderful. Hate it.
I know.
Nice.
Hate it. So that means I got to test this WD-20 before we change those clocks. Hopefully we get some clear skies. And it's a little warmer. I got that WD-20 that I changed the board on.
And why do you have to test it before you change the clocks?
Because I don't want to be up all night. That's why.
Oh. It's going to get dark at 9 instead of 7:30.
Yeah, I'd rather do it at 7:30 than
Yeah, true.
I still got a polar line. I still got to do all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
But I mean, I could really just kind of fake the polar alignment. It's just a test of making sure that it tracks.
Tracks and semi-guides. I mean, I had mine up the other night, just screwing around. I didn't even polar align it.
Yep.
Tracking it. I hit the guider and it was guided. It was making corrections out the wazoo, but it was guiding fine. So
Yep. All right, fellas. Well, let's call it an early night, and then
okay,
and then we'll get it going again on Friday.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Cool.
It's been a long road.
Nice. Well,
all right.
Sounds very good, my friend.
Any final thoughts?
Nope. I think so.
No, I have no thoughts.
Again, thanks everybody for Steve. Thank you for your suggestions. I will definitely take that into consideration and start doing some more calculating and noodling on this, because you cannot screw this up. I cannot screw this up. So I gotta be on it. So yes, but thanks. Appreciate it, everybody.
You'll figure it out.
Appreciate it. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Cool.
Well, sounds good, everybody.
Again,
right,
that's it. That's it. So have a great night, everybody. We will see you guys on Friday. And remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you next time on AstroWorld TV. So, we out.